Peacemaker Season 2 ends on a bleak, personal note that could trap Christopher Smith through the person he trusts most. The DCU project keeps the spectacle loud, blood, brawls, and chaos, yet the core remains character work, Peacemaker trying to fix the messes he's made while the multiverse widens and old ghosts return. Episode 3 pivoted on Rick Flag Jr.'s comeback, in flashback and in an alternate universe, and on Chris's spark with that world's Emilia Harcourt. The fallout hits here. Before chasing new love, Chris decides he must face the Harcourt in his own reality and make things right. That choice sets the table for Episode 4's stinger and a potential betrayal. Is Emilia Harcourt going to arrest Peacemaker? Despite the chemistry with the other universe's Harcourt, Chris still loves the Harcourt he knows. So when he returns home, he goes to her, honestly, earnestly hoping to talk. The series has never let us forget their shared history, Harcourt's near relationship with Rick Flag Jr., Flag's death at Peacemaker's hands, and all the guilt and anger that followed. Season 2 shows Harcourt stung by professional exile and personal grief, picking fights, drifting, and struggling to find work after Amanda Waller quietly blacklists her. Enter Frank Grillo's Rick Flag Sr., who understands leverage. He hits Harcourt where she's vulnerable, confirms Waller shut her out, then offers to restore her career if she helps bring in Chris. It's not an empty pressure point, it's the unresolved wound of Flag Jr., the resentment toward Peacemaker, and a lifeline back to purpose. By episode's end, Harcourt appears to have set a trap, waiting for Chris to walk into cuffs. Will she go through with it? The show leaves room for doubt. Her feelings for Chris are complicated and real, but they are braided with Flag's death and the year she lost because of Waller's Black Book. Even if she hesitates, the setup is clear. Harcourt could reclaim control of her life by sacrificing the man who derailed it. Red Saint Wild's powers explained. Michael Rooker's Red Saint Wild entered the DCU as a punchline with a rifle, the world's foremost eagle hunter, and a tunnel vision fixation on bagging Eagly. Episode 4 reframes him as something stranger. After a near miss on Eagly, John Economos claims he accidentally stops Wild's shot. The hunter performs a ritual that's too odd to dismiss as bravado. He strips down, smears blood on his forehead, draws an eagle, dances, and connects. What looks ridiculous turns occult. Wild consciousness lifts. He flies in his mind, tracking Eagly across distance to the remote cabin where Chris and his friends are hiding. The implication is direct. Red Saint Wild isn't just a backwoods marksman, he taps supernatural power. How far that power extends isn't revealed, but the show adds a magical thread to a story already juggling tech, aliens, and multiversal doors. Wild's ritual also puts Eagly and anyone near him on borrowed time. How Rick Flag Sr. broke his back. Flag Sr. mentions to Harcourt that Amanda Waller sent him on a mission that ended with a broken back. For viewers following only Peacemaker in the live-action DCU thus far, the detail may seem abrupt. The fuller account comes from the animated Creature Commandos, which the show treats as canon. During a search in House, Flag clashes with Clayface. The Batman villain hoists him high and brings him down over a knee, shattering his spine. He survives because Frankenstein intervenes and shocks Clayface into submission. Two things matter here. First, it gives Flag Sr. personal stakes against Waller's opportunism and a body marked by the cost of doing her dirty work. Second, it foreshadows Clayface's growing role in the DCU, aligning with plans for a solo film before the new Batman arrives. Flag's pain is not merely backstory, it explains his cold calculus and why he'll use Harcourt and Peacemaker to settle scores and reassert control. Peacemaker's quantum enfolding chamber finally explained. The season's multiverse engine, the quantum enfolding chamber, finally gets an origin. Augie Smith, the White Dragon, didn't invent it, he stole it. After killing an alien, he took the device that opens dimensional doors. Chris reveals he can relocate the door and has already done so twice, a detail that quietly raises the stakes. Whoever controls the chamber controls escape routes, invasions, and second chances. The revelation cleans up a nagging logic gap and clarifies the path forward. The chamber is the spine of the season. It's how Chris encountered an alternate Harcourt, how old lives tempt him, and how new enemies might follow. If Harcourt arrests him, the chamber could become both prison key and bait.